So as we move into the meditation now, let this be a time to set down all the pressure of where you think you should be by now, and really reconnect with all the life that is still in front of you. So get yourselves comfortable now. Find your position that you feel right in. You may choose to sit with your feet resting on the floor, or lie down, or wherever is good and safe for you. Allowing your hands to rest easily, and when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a slow breath in now through the nose. Breathing out gently through the mouth. Again, breathing in slowly. And letting the breath leave the body without any effort. Allowing your breathing now just to go into its natural rhythm. Noticing the support beneath you, the chair, the floor or bed cushion holding your weight. And for these next few minutes, know that you do not need to hold everything together. You do not need to solve the plan of your life. You do not need to decide the whole future. Simply arrive here. Bringing attention to your face. Letting the forehead become smooth. Allowing those tiny little muscles around the eyes to relax. And unclenching your jaw. Allowing the shoulders to drop away from the ears, feeling the arms becoming heavier, and the hands just resting. They don't need to do anything. Allowing the chest and the belly just to move freely with the breath. Feel the weight of the hips and legs, allowing your feet to rest and become still. They don't need to hold you up right now. You may find there Maybe still be thoughts moving through your mind, plans for later, memories from yesterday, concerns about what's coming next. You do not have to push any of that stuff away. Just let each thought pass through and just return to the sensation of breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, imagine that you are standing at the beginning of a peaceful woodland path early in the morning. The air is fresh and the light is beginning to move its way through the trees. There is no need to hurry here. Just slowly begin to walk along the path. Feel the ground beneath each step. Notice the gentle movement of leaves rustling in the breeze above you. Maybe hear the distant sounds of birds greeting this new day. This woodland is not measuring your progress. It doesn't ask how old you are. It doesn't ask why didn't you come here sooner. It just welcomes you as you are, exactly as you are today. As you continue to walk, notice the variety of life around you. You see young trees with slender branches, older grand trees with wide trunks and roots reaching deep down into the earth. Fresh little shoots appearing beside falling leaves from last season. Nothing here is ashamed of its timing. Nothing is comparing its stage of growth with something else. Just let yourself take that in gently. Perhaps you have spent so many years measuring your life against other people. Maybe you have carried ideas with you about what should have happened in your life by now. A achievements you thought you would have reached, or confidence you would have found. A version of yourself you believe that you should have already become. And for now, imagine placing all those expectations, place them down beside this path. You do not need to destroy them or argue with them. Just simply put them down. That thought that you should have started sooner, put it down. That belief that everyone is ahead of you, put it down. The fear that your opportunities now have passed. Put it down. Notice how the body feels when it no longer has to carry everything, every imagined expectation, every imagined deadline. Take a slightly deeper breath in and let it go slowly. You continue now to walk along the woodland path. You see ahead the trees begin to open into a wide clearing filled with the beautiful morning light. You walk into the clearing and you just pause there. In the center of the clearing, something catches your attention. You notice that there's two trees growing beside one another. One is young with bright new leaves and narrow buds. The other has stood here for countless years, with broad branches reaching up into the sky. The younger tree is not failing because it has not yet grown tall, and the older tree has not finished because it's lived through many seasons. Both are alive. Both are still growing. Both reach up and respond to the light. Allow yourself that same permission. You can honour the years you have lived and still welcome something new. You can carry experience and still be a beginner. You can be nervous and uncertain and yet still take a step forward. Silently now, repeat to yourself, I am not behind. I am here now. And I am still allowed to grow. Again in your own time. I am not behind. I am here now. And I am still allowed to grow. Now, bring to mind an area of your life where you have been telling yourself that it's too late now. You do not need to choose the biggest thing, just naturally notice what comes to you. It might be something that you want to learn or create. A change that you want to make. Maybe a conversation that you have avoided. Or a part of yourself that you want to discover or rediscover. Notice the feelings that arise around it for you. You might find there may be excitement. There could be sadness for all the time that has passed. There may be fear, embarrassment or doubt. But whatever is here, let it be here. Because you do not need to become fearless in this moment. Imagine placing one hand over your heart, or you may do this physically if you prefer, or simply picture it. and offer yourself these words. I give myself grace for not knowing sooner. I honour the person who carried me through those years. I am allowed to begin from here. Allow those words to reach the part of you that maybe has been blaming itself. There may have been years where you were simply trying to cope. Years when other responsibilities needed your energy. Years when you did not yet have the understanding, support, or strength that you have now. Those years were not empty because they shaped you, they taught you, they brought you to this moment here this morning. The past does not have to be rejected for a new beginning to be possible. You can carry its wisdom without letting it become a type of prison. Now notice a smaller path that leads out from the clearing. You cannot quite see exactly where it goes. It bends gently between the trees, and it reveals only the first few steps. And this is often how new beginnings appear to us. There is not a complete map, there's not complete certainty, just an opening. You do not have to know every step before you can take the first one. Ask yourself gently, if I truly believed it was not too late, what might I allow myself to do now? What might I allow myself to begin? There's no need to try to force an answer, just let a word, an image, or a feeling arrive in its own time. Perhaps something comes clearly to you. Perhaps there's only a faint sense of possibility, or perhaps nothing comes today. All of that is okay. because the question itself has already made a little bit more space. Now ask, what is one action that would show me I am willing to begin? Not the whole journey, and it's not a promise to change everything. Just what is one honest action that would show me I'm willing to begin? And this doesn't have to be big at all. It can be something really simple, like writing something down, maybe making an inquiry, returning to something that you once loved, or letting someone know what you need. Giving yourself permission to try. Let the action be simple and kind enough that you can actually take it. There is absolutely no need to make your first step, your beginning, big and impressive. The beginning only needs to be real. Imagine yourself taking that first step onto the path. And notice that the ground supports you. The world doesn't end because you are a bit uncertain. You are simply moving. Take another step. And another. And you may still hear the old voice saying that you are too late now. Let it speak if it needs to, but you do not have to let it choose your direction. Just remind yourself, I can feel uncertain and scared and still begin. I can be brand new to something and still belong there. I can start from the life I have today. The path now begins to open up ahead of you. Morning sunlight falls and splashes across the ground. But you do not need to see the whole of the distance because there is enough light for the next part. Just resting that feeling for a little while. There is still life ahead of you. There are still many things that you have not yet discovered. And there is still countless ways you may surprise yourself. You are not being asked to race. You are being invited to remain open. Open to learning. open to changing. Open to the person that you are still becoming. Now begin to let the woodland image fade, keeping the sense of possibility with you as you now return your attention to the breath. Notice the gentle rise and fall of the body. Feel the support that is beneath you once again. Becoming aware of the room around you, the temperature of the air, any ambient sounds that may be nearby for you. And begin to bring a little movement back into the fingers, maybe give them the wiggle as well as the toes. You might like to circle the wrists or ankles, or if it feels good for you, just to gently roll the shoulders. And take a full breath in. And breathe out slowly. If it feels comfortable for you, maybe stretch the arms or lengthen through the body. And in your own time, allow your eyes to open. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that meditation, and thank you so much for joining me this morning and for giving yourself this time. I hope you can carry one thing with you from our time together, and that is the past may explain where you are, but it does not have to decide what is still possible. A new beginning does not need to be perfect or big and dramatic change. It may just be one decision or a conversation, one attempt at something, or just one moment to allow yourself that belief that your life is still unfolding, whatever age you are, and whatever has brought you to this point. I really hope you remember that you have not missed every opportunity. There is still loads and loads of room to learn, loads of room to grow, to create, and there is room to begin again. Thank you all so much for spending this part of your morning with me. I hope you have a peaceful and encouraging rest of your day. Thank you, everyone. look forward to sharing another practice with you again soon. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you, Susan, for sharing that. No, you don't have to be. Thank you, VMAC, Poppy, Catherine, Babs, everybody who's here. Really appreciate you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Go in peace. Namaste.